So we need to clean it by hand, like this. My name is Delfina. I am a textile weaver, and this is Casa, Flor, Ixcaco. I've been working in a cooperative. This is a women cooperative for empowering Mayan women. I'm one of the person who speaks English, and I am trying to pass all the information from my community to the foreigners. So talk about the culture, talk about the process. Brown. So the brown is the most important for us because it represents the Mayan women. The name of this brown is Ixcaco. Ixcaco is a Mayan word which comes from a Mayan symbol Ish, and it represents the feminine energies. It also comes from the word Ishok, which means woman. And the brown color is the brown color of our skin, and it also represents the color and energies of the earth. So the a women collective or a women cooperative is where you can find a way to create incomes in your family. Here we are trying to keep alive our culture besides to make a living making all these textiles. So here we are getting a fair price, working comfortable from home, and we have like a store or a shop where we can put our items for sale in a fair price and get the payment right away. There is many factories already in Guatemala and that import items from China, and it looks similar like I am wearing today. And the tourists can't see the difference between something handmade. And here we are trying to break all those things, so everything that we produce here is made here by hand and by women. So after this we wash it again. And it doesn't stain. So in our cooperative right now there are many people who are in charge to grow cotton, and then they clean it. Then we prepare the cotton to turn it into the thread. After creating the colors that we want, we start creating the designs. So this is where you decide if you want stripes, table runner. Then we set it up in the loom. So setting it up in the loom takes approximately 2 to 3 hours, and then we do the weaving process, and the ends are the fringes of all the different textiles. For us, it's really important to keep alive this knowledge, this culture, because as you know, the history of Guatemala suffered a lot in the Civil War. A lot of genocide. There are a lot of Mayan ethnics that disappeared. It's hard to talk about this because a lot of people they don't accept, and some also they feel fair to be in a Mayan and to try to make their own voice. But here in our community and this cooperative, it's important to keep our voice strong because we as Mayan women, we suffer a lot of discrimination. We suffer a lot of machismo, and it was really hard to be independent. This starts with our founder, Teresa Ujpan Perez. She passed away 2 years ago. But since she was a child, she had the idea, and she also saw the need to make something to change the community. And she and her husband, we always think that they were ahead in their time, because they saw they had this vision 30 years later. So they didn't see like, this we're gonna do today and it will last like 2 or 3 years. No, they think about the new generation and how these can impact all the community. Then they create the shop about like 17 years ago. So this shop is about 17 years old. And from this cooperative is where everybody get the idea to make their own cooperative or their own textile shop. So this is the original one where we just try to educate the people how everything or how the work is involved in every different textile. So this is not just to make a demonstration and teach you. No, it's all the feelings behind. And without these women and without her strength, San Juan, it couldn't be as it is today. So if you want to find us, we are as Casa, Flor, Ixcaco in all the social media, and we also are in Google Maps, and it's a better way to find us where we are. My name is Delfina, and I am a voice of the lake.